Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Fallout 4. Now, when we left off, we had just spoken to a baseball guru, and he knew all about baseball, didn't he? Yes, he was very informative indeed about telling us that baseball bats were used to bludgeon people to death in this very stadium, and that was the game of baseball. Obviously, that is incredibly accurate. So, without further ado, now we want to head around here and hopefully not get pursued by all kinds of children. Apparently this fellow is pursuing us for some reason. He is running very weirdly as well, but nevertheless, let's head on over here. And, aha, here it is, the Valentine Detective Agency.
That's a fairy tale, man. They don't exist. I heard.
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever. His ties. Oh, Nick.
Something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
I know you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but it's just... the detective... he's gone missing.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
He disappeared working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
Hey, I'd love to help, but there's a small matter of expenses.
Money, huh? I do have 125 caps in the old rainy day fund.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Okay, well, there we have it. That is our first... first lead, technically, and we are going to be finding Nick. And there we have it. We have now picked up a game of sorts. The Zeta Invaders holotape game. Very nice indeed. Okay, so now, what else do we want to do here? Is there anything else to pick up that we require? Not really. There is a bed here as well, and the door, of course. Let us use the door. Make our way around here, and okay, so yes, there is actually something I need to mention before we head on anywhere else, and that is the fact that I picked up this quest, and I think this quest in here as well, so there is that to take into account. I am going to untrack that. Now, the Museum of Witchcraft is up at Salem, I believe. Yes, one of the guards was talking about it as I was just standing there getting prepared for the recording, so that was pretty impressive, suffice it to say. Now, the road to freedom, the Freedom Trail. Okay, well, maybe we should actually do that. Wow, there appears to be some...
Don't move, Synth. What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother?
I swear, I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes, we're family!
Put the gun down, now!
He's a synth! He'll kill us all!
Kyle, no!
Okay, show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City, hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia.
Oh my. Okay, so we witnessed firsthand how amazingly brutal the Diamond City security can be.
Hey.
He pulled a gun on me. My own brother.
What happened?
I'm not a synth. I told him. I kept telling him. Why didn't he listen to me? I need a minute.
Okay, well, I was hoping he might be able to give us some sort of quest.
Excuse me.
My God. Kyle.
Nope, okay, it appears not. There are a couple of sneaky residents around here.
Move along.
Go back to your own damn business.
I said we don't serve your kind here, you synth.
Only a Diamond City surplus.
Oh, okay. Well, the one thing we can do is explore a little bit in the back alleys. I think around in the square here, there's not going to be too much more to find out. As far as I'm aware. Arturo's house. Wait a minute. Can I actually... Can I get this? Can I actually steal this? It's unlikely, isn't it? No? Okay, well, we're gonna be heading on. That's unfortunate. I would have liked a little bit of ammunition there. Well, I say that and we have 575 with our pipe pistol right now, so not really anything to worry about as such. But what is going on over here?
Working hard?
Don't touch the paint.
Don't worry, I won't.
Good. The wall keeps out the bad guys, so I appreciate you not messing her up none. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
Depends on what it is.
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruined store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint, and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How does that sound?
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much obliged.
50 years. And what keeps us united are two things. First is the great green guardian behind me, the wall, our protector and our savior from the filth of the outside. And second is our faith and trust in each other. The faith and trust that has given us prosperity, security, and education for every citizen. And while the paper might point their fingers at synths and other ghost stories to drive us apart, we will not betray this sacred trust. Now, I want everyone to hear these next words very carefully. I am not a synth. I am the same flesh and blood boy who grew up on these streets, who was born in a shack just down the waterfront to Martha and Patrick McDonough. And I will not abandon my city due to the heinous allegations of the press. God bless this city. God bless the wall.
He's so full of shit.
I see. Okay, so we have the mayor making a speech trying to fight back against the newspaper, and I can only assume that that is Piper's newspaper, of course. And that reminds me, we probably want to go and speak to her at some point. Probably going to try and find out where her newspaper establishment is. I'm pretty sure we actually already passed it once. So let's actually see if we can find that again, and maybe, just maybe, we'll hear a couple of interesting pieces of information as we go around here.
Don't make me shut down this little stand of yours.
Let's just see, shall we? Let us go around this way. I think we can probably find our way back to the front area. That guy was getting a little bit stuck behind that mailbox there.
Can't believe you eat that food. Only one thing worth buying in the Dugout Inn, and that's the booze.
Man's gotta eat.
Get
What can I
lost.
say?
A real Diamond City boy eats at the noodle stand.
Aha, I think I found it. I think it is just over here. Okay, so... I think I can probably head inside. Doesn't seem to be any breaking and entering problems. Aha, okay, so here is Piper. Let's talk to her.
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
Why are you calling me that?
'Cause you're a vault dweller? I know you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and the fish out of water look... dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
Here's your headline. Local man says no.
Gonna be like that, huh? Smartass. Fine. We'll do this later, but I want that interview, got me?
Okay. Well, what about doing the interview? Well, yeah, let's do the interview. I'd like to see what actually happens from that.
Piper.
You ready for that interview now, Blue?
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
It was just me and 1,000 guinea pigs. They turned carnivorous.
Okay. I guess we're gonna have to go with the satirical approach to this article. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
You're all living in rusty shacks, killing each other. My God, the smell.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be a fun one to quote. Now, the big question. You came all this way looking for someone. Who is it?
My son, Sean, was kidnapped. He's not even a year old.
The parent after the missing child. As heartbreaking today as it ever was. Tell me, do you suspect the Institute's involved?
The Institute?
That, Blue, is the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth. No one really knows who or where they are, but their handiwork is all over. Synths. Synthetic people. Sent from their hidden labs to do the Institute's dirty work. Sometimes they even replace a person with a synth double. A little covert agent no one would ever suspect. Now, not everything that goes wrong has the Institute behind it, but there's always a chance. That's why I'm asking.
They make synthetic people?
That's right. There are two major kinds you have to watch out for. The first is an obvious fake. Skin looks like plastic, skeleton might even be showing. You see groups of them scouring the Commonwealth, killing people and scavenging what's left. I reported on University Point a while back. Whole town got cleaned out. The second type of synth is the real deal. With skin, blood, warm smiles, and guilty glances, just like a good old-fashioned human. So, do you think they could be involved? The Institute, or one of their agents?
Sure sounds like they might be.
Not even a baby is safe from them. And people wonder why I can't just look the other way. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
You can only take it one day at a time. Just keep going. That's all anyone can do.
We're all just doing what we have to, huh? I think my readers can relate to that. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where this story goes next.
And there we have it. It appears as though Piper is now ready to be our companion if we so desire. Right now, though, I am pretty happy with our dog, so I am not going to be swapping him out just yet. And instead, we're going to be looting a couple of things around here, and then heading on to complete a couple of quests. So let's head outside into Diamond City once again, and we're going to be heading back to our gas station real quick. I'm going to cut away from this. I'm going to actually place a lot of our junk and various other things in our workshop there, just to make sure that we have enough room for any other goodies that we may come across. So, I'll see you in just a moment.
Watch your back. The Institute could be right behind.
Nat.
Hey, mister, that interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy.
Okay, so as we can see here, we have returned to Diamond City, and I have just spoken to Nat, which is, I believe, Piper's little sister, and we have now just received the paper that has what we said in it, so I'm a little bit worried to see what actually happens here, but let's just have a look, and... oh my, okay... Whenever I take a walk through Diamond City, there are so many things people tell me to be grateful for. Purified water, working lights, electricity, security. True, what we have would have been unthinkable even a few decades ago, but it's easy to forget that, even after all the progress we have made, we are still living in the shadow of the world that was. A world before the threat of radiation, before the super mutant and the feral ghoul, and the synth. So, as fortune often has it, I crossed paths with Reformist, a vault dweller, a person who is experiencing the Commonwealth for the first time. What would his fresh set of eyes say about how far we've come? Is Diamond City the great green jewel we have always claimed it to be? Before we begin to answer that question, we have to know who Reformist is, where he comes from. He began our interview joking about his time in the vault. It was just me and 1,000 guinea pigs. They turned carnivorous. Of course, this reporter knows that life behind the sealed gear doors of a Vault-Tec facility is actually supposed to be a bastion of the old world, a preservation of life before the bombs. Continued in part 2. And we won't read that just yet, because we do want to head on to Hardware City? Hardware Town. Yes, Hardware Town, to get some paint for Abbott, to... obviously get some more green on the walls there. So we're going to be heading out and hopefully getting there reasonably quickly. And I have, as you may have seen, modified, when we were at the Red Rocket Garage, I have actually modified the automatic rifle that we had, the armor-piercing one, and I've changed it so that it's more of a bolt action now. Not really a bolt action, but it's semi-automatic instead of fully automatic. And hopefully that's going to make a little bit of difference in preserving some of our ammunition, as well as doing more damage per shot, which I do actually appreciate. I don't really want to run out of ammunition that quickly, do we? So, let's see here. I'm going to untrack that, and we're going to go for painting the town, and we're going to see where we can actually get that paint from. We're going to have to run through here. It is raining, however, so let's just be a little bit careful. It's going to dampen the amount of sound that we can currently hear, obviously. The rain is quite heavy right now, you could say. And wait a minute, what is actually going on here? I think we have to go this way?
She needs help.
Oh. Just...
she's in here.
oh,
Please help.
Someone needs help. Okay, we need to go. Come on, Settler, let's do this. This is a little bit weird. Okay, let's head into Hardware Town then.
She's right back here. Hurry.
Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, yes, I will follow. I will try to help. I do have a couple of stim packs, I think.
You gotta be joking.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Yes, that was quite easily a trap. And there we go. We've killed 2 of the raiders so far without taking too much damage, which is very nice. Now let's see if we can actually get a couple of kills here. Oh yes, very nice. There we go. Okay. That is very, very good indeed. Now we can take these things here. Ooh, 2 stim packs. Now that was very, very nice indeed to see some of that. Oh, there's actually another stim pack here. There we go. Let's take that. Is there anything else we can actually take? There is actually a metal left arm and a metal right arm. Gonna be taking those. They actually will help us out to get a little bit more damage reduction here. There we go. That's very nice. Now we can drop that. Ah, that's actually charisma and intelligence. We're going to have to put that on. I feel like that's quite necessary to keep on right now. That is a legendary item as well. Okay, so we dealt with the raiders reasonably easily. However, our dog took the brunt of the assault. Thankfully enough, he is a very sturdy dog, and he does not require too much assistance. And there we have it. Okay, a nice looting spree going on here from all the crates. That appears to be all there is in these particular crates right here, and we can actually... Whoa! Oh my! They killed a lot of people. Yep, they killed a lot of people. They lured them down here and took their valuables, and, well, suffice it to say, we know what happened. Goodness me. Okay, well, we can actually head over here. Is this... Ah.
Excellent.
Oh, okay. Mix a batch of green paint. Well, I'll take yellow. And there we have it. There we are. Very nice indeed. Now we can return to Abbott, and that will be the green paint that he requires. Oh, stim pack. Very nice. And we can head outside once again. Okay, that sounds pretty good. But I would like to potentially make our way to the Freedom Trail as well, but I think we'll just return to Abbott right now. And oh no.
Grenades? Oh, no, I was out doing my rounds. What about him? Well, Becca pulled him into the front of the store, and everything seemed fine, right? He must have got spooked or something, because he suddenly starts throwing grenades everywhere. What? What'd you guys do? That's the thing. It turns out they weren't grenades at all. They were just rocks. He was making the sounds with his mouth. Pins being pulled, the whole 9 yards. That's fucking nuts. Did you guys take him out? No, we just stood there. We couldn't believe what we were seeing. After he threw about a half a dozen rocks near the back of the store, he started making machine gun noises and backing toward the door. Once he got outside, it sounded like he pretended to get on a motorcycle, which of course didn't start right away. Then he took off toward the freeway at what sounded like full throttle, shifting gears and everything.
That's insane. How does someone like that survive out here at all?
I don't know. There's some lunatics out there, though.
Oh my, and that is just an absolute gem of conversation between these two raiders here. I am feeling a little bit sad that we have to kill them right now, but nevertheless, that was a very remarkable story. Let's see what we can do here. Let's get some nice torso shots. Yes, there we go. Oh, well, they are... Wow, okay, they both fell before us very, very easily indeed. Okay, there we have it. Anything else here? No, nothing else that we really want to take. But yes, this rifle is actually doing pretty well for us right now. And yes, all we need to do is go back to Abbott. So we will head back into Diamond City and speak to him.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? Vault Dweller with 1,000 guinea pigs? What kind of twisted experiment was that?
You're back. You find that paint?
Wasn't easy, but I found some, yeah.
Now that's damn fine news. Why don't you go ahead and paint the first stroke? Let's see how the shade matches up.
Abbott.
That's a good shade of green. The wall sure seems happy with it.
Happy to help. It's been an honor.
It's nice to work with someone who knows how to show respect. There's your payment, and a little bonus for getting the right shade of green. Don't do anything with it I wouldn't do.
And there we have it. Painting the town has been completed and we have leveled up. We are now level 12 and I think I might be able to get, yes, the next level of sneak, which I will be doing very, very quickly indeed. We no longer trigger enemy mines. Now that is going to be fantastic, obviously. We are, well, I am rather known for walking over mines and getting exploded, obviously. But nevertheless, I think that will be it for this episode, and next time on Fallout 4 we will be making our way along the Freedom Trail, maybe exploring a little bit of Diamond City more as well, and we'll see where that leads. So, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.